Hey, welcome back to Global Environment. Today's topic is a really important one for global. You probably heard it in some of the other lectures, and you'll hear it a lot during the course of the class. So what is it? We're going to talk about something called energy return on investment, and we abbreviate it EROI, and we're also going to talk about a related topic called best first. And what I'm going to try to show you in this lesson is those concepts rule the world. So you probably have never even heard of them before you took this class, but they are crucial to understanding so many things in environmental science. So let's get started. All right, so let's start with an example. So, you know, some of you might be old enough to remember Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. Some of you probably don't remember that. You guys got Animal Planet. You've been watching that for years. And you can't get through a day of Animal Planet without seeing kind of the stereotypical scene. And it's the scene where they show the lion, and he's on the savannah, and he's stalking some prey, and he's going after some gazelles. And he sees the gazelles, he's sneaking after them, and bam, he takes off after this herd of gazelles. Now, here's the question for you. Who do the lions eat first? Who do the lions eat first? Think about that. And you probably come up with a bunch of answers, but who do they eat first? They eat the weak ones, the sick ones, the young ones, and the very old gazelles. Now, why do they do that? Are they just jerks? What does it boil down to? And it really boils down to, and you probably can imagine this, it's easier. And why is it easier? It takes less energy. It takes less energy to capture these weaker ones. Now, it boils down to this equation. If we look at it, EROI, energy return on investment, is the energy a system gets out of a process divided by the energy it puts in. And think about it. What does this ratio have to be bigger than for a system to survive? Think about that. It really has to be bigger than 1. It has to be greater than 1. You have to get more energy out of a process than you put in. If the lion doesn't get more energy out of the gazelles than it uses to chase the gazelles, what happens to the lion? It becomes an ex-lion. All right? So that's a very important concept because you can apply it to so many things. Now if we keep going, and we're going to talk a lot about the costs versus benefits of energy. And we're also going to talk about energy surplus for different uses. And we're going to start with my buddy here. My buddy, we call him Joe the Fish. And Joe the Fish is all about energy. And he's in a war every day of his life against the evil forces of entropy. Now, what's entropy trying to do to Joe the Fish? He's an ordered structure. Entropy pushes things toward disorder. It's trying to tear him apart. And every day of his life he fights this war. How does he do it? How does he do it? Imagine. He eats. Okay, he takes in energy. So let's look at what happens when he's taking in energy. So energy goes in the front end. Some of it goes out the back end. But he takes in energy and some of it's assimilated. Now, he has energy choices. He's not really thinking about it, but his physiology makes choices for him. So he has some energy that goes to respiration, and some of that is maintenance. It's maintaining his ordered structure. It's fighting that war against entropy. He also has active metabolism. With active metabolism, he's swimming around. He's swimming around. Why is he swimming around? Well, one reason is he wants to get more energy. He wants to take more in, and the other reason is he doesn't want to lose his energy by getting eaten. So if you look at this picture again, the ultimate way that you lose your energy is somebody eats you. All right? Now, if he has energy left over, he can grow. And if he's got a lot of energy left over, he can reproduce and propel his genes into the future. Now, why am I showing you Joe the Fish? What does this have to do with environmental science? Well, you understand it has something to do with fish, but this is how all organisms function. And it's also how an industrial city functions. If you look at this picture again, Joe the Fish works just like a city. Cities take in energy. They have some waste. They assimilate some of that energy. They maintain all the structures, the roads, the buildings, the machinery in the city. They also use energy to get more energy through trade. Cities can grow, cities can die, and cities can spawn new cities and suburbs and urban sprawl and all kinds of good things. So Joe the fish is about energy, and he is a great analogy for other systems. Okay, so we're going to stop here and take a pause, and when we come back, we're going to talk about how the entire diversity of life can be explained through energy return on investment. So I'll see you next time. Bye.